Base one got them bad.
And I've been up all night sweating in my dreams. Come and rescue me.
Someone needs to take Twitter away from Michael Thomas. I think Sean Payton, Loomis, Miss Benson needs to step up and tell him to get off social media for a while, and I think for the foreseeable future. Michael Thomas has had many problems on social media. I called him out the first time in another video where he had his Devontae Parker beef. I'll link that in the description if you're curious what that was. But this just takes the fucking cake. I'm tired of this. This is one of my favorite players, and I love him. He is one of my favorite players. This has got to stop. He's acting like a douchebag, and I'm not most fans. I'm gonna call out my players when they do the wrong. That most fans will defend them until the day they die. That's not me. I hold my players to high standards, and I always will. Nonetheless, this is just stupid. Like, Michael, I love you, but we're at home right now. Why are you calling out a player that fucking is in the playoffs and now going to the Super Bowl? We're fucking home right now. Alright? I get he started with you last week. Be the bigger man. Alright? Be the bigger fucking man. Just let the tweet go, whatever he fucking tweeted. I don't give a shit. You're a grown 20-something-year-old man. And you waited a week to respond? That means you were mad all week over a fucking tweet? Come on, bro. You are winning the battle because it came out you needed multiple surgeries. It made him look dumb. And I know you're going to bounce back next season and crush him. You're better than him. You were fucking injured all year. Carlton's a good corner, but you are elite. Like, why are you doing this? You're just putting everyone against you. And that's not that big of a deal because it is a lot of the time us versus, like, you know, the world. But now you got to private your Twitter, man. Like, this is just so stupid. Tweeting about the game, like making fun of her players. His first tweet was that safety not over the top, and he's like laughing and like, what are you doing? Why are you calling out players in the playoffs, bro? We're home. We are home right now. We got eliminated. Look, I don't know the exact instances that all these tweets were, but I'm gonna read them out loud. And then he also tweeted, "Keep throwing it over his head. He need help." Once again, we're at fucking home. Stop criticizing other players. You look like a dumbass. Like, I don't know what else to say. Like, if you have these thoughts, text the other players. See, as fans, we can do this because we didn't get eliminated from the playoffs. Like, it's just different, man. And then he goes to call out Carlton Davis, and then he randomly tweets this, and this was the most disrespectful by far. And it's true, I agree with the tweet, but you don't fucking say this out loud. He tweeted, "If a defensive back know the quarterback can't throw deep, they go in and play aggressive underneath with safety help over the top." Which I agree with. That's why the Bucs sniffed out our entire offense that game, is because Drew can't throw deep. I agree. I have a whole video coming out on why we need to move on and Drew needs to ride off into the sunsets. But why are you tweeting this? That's Drew fucking Brees. That's everything to this franchise, and you're trying to, like, call him out. You know, he technically still hasn't retired this year. He could be your quarterback next year. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Come on, bro. God, man. Like, you're calling out Mr. Saint, in my opinion. Like, that's like my nickname for him. Mr. Saint, Mr. New Orleans, honestly. Like, what the fuck are you doing? He's been your quarterback your entire career. You keep these thoughts in your head. You don't tweet them. And he tweets out some dumb gif of Tyreek Hill, which I think was just when he started going off, and that's fine. And then he started getting a ton of hate, and he talks about making a burner account. And then the biggest problem was PFF made a... Excuse me, sorry, I accidentally clicked it, but I'm not restarting this. But PFF made a whole video, or a little thing, and it was like, Carlton Davis needs a map. And it's Davante Adams running a slant, and he retweets it and says, "Big slant, laughy, laughy, laughy." Bro, I know you were injured, but you didn't catch a single pass on him. We are at home now. He's in the Super Bowl. You look stupid doing this. Like, what are you doing? What do you gain from this? Do you think people are gonna like take your side? No, you're doing the opposite. Yeah, I had a whole video coming out on why Michael Thomas is one of the most overhated players in the NFL. And I agree, he is overhated. There are way worse people out there. But you're making yourself so hateable. And I know why people don't like him. I had a whole video on this, but I'm not releasing it now because you just acted like a first-class douchebag. How do you want me to defend this? I'm not defending this. You look like an idiot. I'm pissed off. Someone needs to step up and take Twitter away from him because I'm sorry, he's a 14-year-old boy. I really don't know what to do. And I think he does his best and works his hardest when he deactivates social media. It's just ridiculous at this point, man. I don't know what to tell this dude. I don't know what to tell you guys because I love him. He's a great player. But this has to stop. It has to stop. And if you're going to defend that, go ahead, but you just look as dumb as he does. Oh, Carlton started it. Okay, he fucking started it. These are grown men. Having Twitter wars. What the fuck is happening, bro? I love you, Mike, but this gotta stop. Thank you guys for 350 subscribers. I started streaming more too, just like when I'm bored and like usually at nighttime. So come out to those; they're really fun. Leave a like if you enjoyed this. Let me know your thoughts on this. And until next time, peace.
Up all night, sweating in my dreams. Come and rescue me. I had way too much in my head.